So in this video we are going to modify the installation to use MySQL and MariaDB instead. This is on the TeamSpeak server. So we are going to scroll down on the README file at the GitHub page, and then we're going to first stop the server, and then we're going to edit script. So log in as root or use sudo. Stop the server, edit the file, edit the DB service name to MySQLD. MySQLD is the service being run when you are running MySQL or MariaDB. And then install MariaDB. We're using Debian. I'm using Debian 9 and I'm using the stable version. Just copy and paste those lines, and I don't have a sudo installed, so I can't use sudo. And install MariaDB. And when that is done, we are going to secure the installation. First we need to set the password, a root password to our database. Secure install and type in the password. PHP, I'm going to install 7.3 on my Debian here. And when that is done, we're going to create our database with MySQL admin. Okay, input the password for your database user. Then we can run this command to show ourselves where the socket is location. The default socket location on Debian is here. So we are going to first change the configurations on the TeamSpeak server. Change the DB plugin to the MariaDB 1. And then the plugin parameter, DB plugin parameter. And a create path to create MariaDB. Exit, save. Edit the configuration for the use of database. Okay. So here we have two options. We can either use this configuration here, and what happens then is that MySQL or MariaDB will connect to, or the TeamSpeak server will connect to the MySQL server or MariaDB with the IP and the port here. If you don't have the database on the computer where you have your TeamSpeak server installed, then you have to use this configuration. But we have the TeamSpeak server and the database on the same server, and we also have the socket available for us. So we will use this configuration. We will change the host to be localhost instead of the IP here. We will change our user. I have the root user. If you're going to do this, then it's better to not use the root user. And then we will have where's the socket? The default socket is this one. We will use this in here and then exit that one and then just run the server. And then we can see if we have something. Yes, it's running, and then we can cut our log file. Because I know that TeamSpeak will generate a new user for server admin. It will also generate a new key that we can use when we connect in the client.
Connected.
And then we will copy the key, copy, paste, OK. And then we are server admin. And then for our LiQWYD or query, server admin query, we will put in the IP of the server and then the password. And to change the password, we can download this script here, this PHP script. So you can run it, and then we can have a password of test123. And now if we try to connect with test123, then we can see that we are connected. And we have some stats here for the server, and you can change some settings.